on the Ravens. We got a video coming up tomorrow, right? Woo! This is war. This man's a warrior. Steel Studio, baby.
Second and 4 now as we start the fourth quarter. Steelers trail by 14 points. Kyle Allen has time. Over the middle and puts it right on the money for Scotty Miller, who's got the speed out of Bowling Green, the 6th-round pick.
What a play. He's looking to compete for that number 4 outside linebacker position. Last season, 8 games, 12 tackles that he was able to play for the Ravens last season. So here he comes.
Virginia now at center after those 2 exchange problems for the Steelers between Fields and Herbig. Najee operate at Tennessee or Houston's territory right off the bat.
Here we are, Steel Studio, and that's the same view I got right here on the screen. A little bit of some highlights from the game there, sights and sounds. Oh, preseason game number 1 is in the books. It was kind of a sloppy game, but there was some good that came from it, and I'm glad I waited a day to do the show. I think there was some good. There was a lot of bad, but there was some good. So Justin Fields, first of all, started. I thought he played well. It was 5 out of 6, actually 6 out of 6 if Tomlin would have challenged it. And he had a nice zip on the ball, some nice throws, over 10 yards. I haven't seen that in a while. The only issue they had was him and Herbig had some issues with the snap. I don't know if it was Herbig or if it was Justin. And I would guess that it was Herbig because once Frazier was in, it was better. We'll see. Preseason game 1, you're going to have that. Guys that showed up, definitely George Pickens looks great. He looks like a number 1, contrary to some people on Twitter. Van Jefferson looks like a number 2. But boy, imagine if we did sign another receiver and or trade for one and he's the number 3 and Roman's in there too and Austin. This team will be so loaded. But even so, as of now, I think I'm happy with the way he played. Love it. I'm a little disappointed there wasn't much to the tight ends, especially in the first half, other than Hayward in the second half. The offensive line struggled, I think. It played a little bit hit and miss. It wasn't much of a unit. And we have to expect that at the beginning of the season. We can't expect to blow out these teams early because we have a new offense and a young line. It's going to take some time for them to gel. You're going to have these mistakes. You're going to see flashes of greatness and mistakes, and that's pretty much what we saw. Broderick Jones struggles in pass pro at times. Fautano struggled in pass pro at times. And but I'd like to what I saw with Frazier, McCormick, and Dan Moore is better than you think, and there's a reason they're keeping him in right now. He's an anchor, and he's played this is fourth year, I think, starting. So a lot of depth there, but it's going to take some time. We have to expect that, and it'll be interesting to see when Russ plays how it goes. Other people that showed up, Calvin Austin looked great in the second half. Des Fitzpatrick also looked good. Najee ran well, and I think better than Warren. And that's up. The offense looked good. It just couldn't finish, and it should have had 20 points. The guy was wide open. Kyle Allen missed him, but you'll have that preseason, guys. You can't. If we would have won 40-0, you can't get too high. If we lose 40-0, you can't get too low. Yeah, that was the offense. Defensively, Leal looked great again. The guy's been really good. Loudermilk had some pressures. Got ran over a little bit, but he's not a huge guy. But Leal played some outside linebacker, and he did great. Of course, the rookie Wilson was all over the field. I thought in the second half he didn't look as good in the second half as he did in the first. But he played well. Of course, Queen didn't play. Watt didn't play. Minka, Hayward. So you can't expect much on the defense. I thought Watts looked good for a 6th, 7th rounder. A really good player. And a keeper. Didn't see much of Porter and Jackson, so hard to see them. Everett gave up some plays there. The touchdown with Stroud. I'm not sold on that guy, so not at all. So that was how it went. A couple of injuries in the game. You had Fiuco. No, it was Brandon. It was Oh, I can never remember his name. He got poked in the eye. Keanu Benton. Fiocco was already out. And then, of course, Boatano hurt his knee, but I don't think it's serious. Other than that, we did well to escape injury. And next week, I think you'll see all the starters, and we'll see where we go from there. Overall, the defense stopped the run well. Had some pressure. Herbig looked really good. And those are the guys that looked good. I thought Beanie looked okay, but I'm not sold on him being a starter. I think we still need a veteran, and land a veteran until Cam Sutton comes back. Well, that's what we got, guys. And it's preseason, like I said. You expect the offense to struggle a little bit, but I like what I saw. I like the longer throws. I like the running. I like the change of direction. I like the guys are wide open. You didn't see that much last year. They were always contested. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be really fun. And back to camp tomorrow. We'll be here. We'll be there. Go Steelers.